Hey today. In my last video, I told you guys that I had bought the ingredients to make some homemade ice cream since that was something that I've really been missing since I had to change my diet. So I thought I would take you along on this adventure and see how it turns out. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Okay, let's get busy making some ice cream. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing okay. To start out, I have this pint-sized mason jar. This was the only kind that I could find today at the store, so these are the shorter kind instead of the tall ones, but I think they'll work out okay. So I'm following a recipe here, and it says I need 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. So I've got this. I'm going to shake it up a little bit. So I'm just gonna pour that in. Woo! I almost went over on that. So I'm gonna pour that into my jar. I'm making a mess. Let's get this towel. All right, now I need 2 tablespoons of sweetener. So the sweetener that I picked up was just the Walmart brand Great Value stevia sweetener. So the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons. So I'm going to go ahead and put 2, I don't know if you guys can see that, 2 tablespoons of sweetener in there. And then for this one, I'm going to make it a chocolate ice cream. So I need to put in 1 tablespoon of baking cocoa, you know, just your standard baking cocoa, no sugar or anything in it. So I'll put that in there. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So I bought the McCormick Pure Vanilla Extract because the other vanilla extract that I looked at had some sweetener in it. I can't remember what it was, but I made sure I checked the label before I bought it, and this one doesn't have any sweeteners in it at all, so it's the one I chose. And I need a teaspoon of that. Now at this point, I could just put the lid on this and shake it up and put it in the freezer, and it would be just your, you know, just standard chocolate ice cream. But I like to have, my favorite go-to is cookie dough, but that's not an option for me right now. A friend of mine picked up these bars for me. She said she got them at Aldi. They're carb conscious. They're called Elevation, and they really taste good. Let's see. Well, it's got 19 grams of carbohydrates in it, which is quite a bit. But I'm going to cut this in half, and I'm going to chop it up and put this in there. I wanted to get some sugar-free chocolate chips, but they didn't have any of those at Walmart. So I'm just going to substitute with this. And I don't know if you can see. I had a hard time getting a camera angle going here. I think you can see. I would love to know if any of you guys have recipes for things like this, because I feel like the more information I can get, the more successful I'm going to be at changing my diet and doing what I need to do. Okay, so that is everything for this jar of ice cream. So I'm just going to put the lid on it. that's on there good. And shake it up. So there's my first ice cream. I think I'm going to go ahead and do one more chocolate one with the candy bar in it. That way I'm not wasting this half of the candy, because you don't waste chocolate. Okay, so another cup of the heavy whipping cream. Try to be more careful this time. And the 2 tablespoons of sweetener. 1 tablespoon of cocoa. One teaspoon of vanilla. My bits of candy bar. And shake, shake, shake. All right, and there's that one ready to go into the freezer. Now, this next one, I am going to do a little bit different, because I want to do a berry kind of ice cream. So I'm going to try using this Magic Bullet, which, I'll be honest, I don't really know how to use this thing. I haven't used it. My daughter gave it to me, and I don't really know what I'm doing, so you'll have to bear with me on this one. So on this one, again, I'm going to do the 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. I'm going to do the teaspoon of vanilla. Now I'm just making this recipe up. This is my own thing this time. I'm going to do the sweetener. Really, I should have done 2. Let's see how this goes first. And then I got this berry medley at Walmart, so I'm going to put some berries in there, and then I'm going to mix it up in the blender. So this mix has strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. And one thing I have learned so far is that when you're diabetic, fruit can be bad for you. And berries are probably one of the best things that you can have as far as natural sugars go. Because like apples and bananas can really raise your blood sugar up. Okay, so I have got the blender all together now. I have my ingredients in here for my ice cream. going to go ahead and pour this into a mason jar. So you're going to lose a little bit of your product doing this, but it seemed like the best way to me to make it work. So let me get a lid on that one. I'm going to taste it. Okay, it's not frozen, but it tastes delicious. It tastes like ice cream. Okay, I'm going to do one more of those because I think I have enough cream here to make one more batch of ice cream. All right, so heavy whipping cream last time. 2 tablespoons of sweetener. Teaspoon of vanilla. I can't believe how good that tastes. Mmm. It's so yummy. And then berries. I think I'll put a little bit extra in there this time. I'll rinse this blender off. And here we go, the last batch of ice cream. I need a spoon. I need a good taste test. It tastes so good. And ice cream, it's not something that I would eat every single day typically, but me and my friend would go out for ice cream like maybe once a week, once every other week or so. And it's something that I miss that I didn't think I would, because I've never been a big ice cream eater. Okay, so this was a 32-ounce container of heavy whipping cream. There's just a little bit left in there, not enough to even do anything with. And it made 4 pint-sized containers of ice cream. Shake these guys up one more time. Okay, I think we're done with the ice cream recipe. I'll let you guys know how it turns out. I hope you like this video. Have a great day.